Okay, so how's everybody? Ready to come back from a break? A deserved break? So who programmed here before? Who coded before? Anyone with any experience? Even if it's just course, but anyone?
Me.
You are in programming 2, okay. Programming 2 assumes that there was a programming 1 at some point, okay? There was a programming 1 at some point, okay? So I'm not saying professionally, I'm just saying maybe you took a course, maybe it was programming 1, maybe it was in your work environments, but bottom line, this is programming 2. So programming 1 must have happened somewhere in the past, okay? Okay, so my name is Ederson Oliveira. I will be taking this journey of the semester with all of you. It's not a complicated course, okay? It's a simple course, not trivial, but you know, you're gonna have harder courses next semester. If you don't do this one well, it will become harder for you, okay? So again, do this well. Because most likely I'll be teaching you next semester as well, the follow-up of this course, okay? Anyway, my name is Ederson Oliveira. I want to start today. Today is a light day, so brief. Today is a light day. It's about introductions. It's about getting to know each other. Not just me to you, but you to me and amongst yourselves as well, okay? So it's a light day. Second half will be, we're going to start with a recap of what you should have seen before. But again, the first half is about getting to know each other because we have 28 dates, okay? A lot, okay? But I'm glad that this class is split into 2 days because I have to tell you, when a class is straight 4 hours, quite a lot. And I have 3 sections of this course, 4 hours straight. So I'm glad that, again, take advantage of that because usually the classes that do better are the ones that are split into 1 session of 2 hours, another session of another 2 hours, okay? So good for you. What is that? Okay. Run later. Okay. So let's talk. Let's talk here. I'm going to start with myself, okay? So we can break the ice and you can get to know a little bit about me, and then I'm going to ask about you. Okay? Deal? Okay, so first off, my name. Okay? See that? It's not Anderson. Okay? Who knows that guy? What's his name? Anderson, yes. He has an N. That's true. Has an N there, okay? Who knows this guy? Anyone? Mr. Anderson, yes. You know, I think that this PowerPoint will become very old very soon because people don't remember anymore who that guy is. Mr. Anderson, yes. Okay. But I'm not. Very important. I took points of people that wrote my name like that. Oh, it was the autocorrection. Autocorrection in a written assignment? There's no autocorrection in a written assignment, you know? Again, for more information, go to that address. It's live. My name is not Anderson.com. Okay? Get that right, please. Just a little bit of history here. I've been in the industry since '95. I had my BA in computer science in '99. I started my business here in Canada in 2007. I'm teaching online since 2010, and at Centennial since 2018, okay? I taught this course a few times already, so you are not my first victims, okay? Don't worry about that. Some came prior to you to experiment with this course. Anyway, just a little bit, yes, please? A little bit of background there. Okay, so I have a full-time loading in classes, so I have 20 hours at Centennial, but this is not my full-time gig, okay? So I have my businesses. Those are 2 websites that I run. My thing was always really online, was never face-to-face. But again, 2 years ago, I decided to give it a try, and I really like the face-to-face interaction. I really love it. Not like it, I love it, okay? And hopefully you're gonna see that. But again, those are my business, you can say. That's where I'm originally from. I sense, I have a feeling that some of you are from Brazil too. Some of you, but I don't know why. I mean, I just have this feeling. I know Brazilians from a distance, Anyway, I'm from Brazil originally. That's where my accent comes from. I know that you cannot sense that. I know you cannot hear the accent here, but there is an accent here, okay? So I came to Canada in 2002. Yes, a long time. Yes, I'm getting old, but hey, that's the facts. 2002, that's the family. We live just 25 minutes from here in Ajax. The little one is a lot of trouble. I'm glad that she's back at school now. Some of the hobbies that I haven't done for, I don't know, 2 years maybe. Now, podcasting. I really love that. And you're going to be doing things in a very different way. I'm not a very traditional type of individual instructor, okay? We're going to be doing lots of things in different ways, and hopefully you enjoy that, okay? So one of the things that, again, it's one hobby, I can say professional, semi-professionally. I don't make money out of it, to be honest, but I love podcasting. This is at home. You're going to hear more about this later, but hold on, you're going to be tired. By the third week, you're going to be tired of Solo Coder. So, oh, here's the Solo Coder again. That's me. I can guarantee that I have more than one of these, okay? Not for advertisement, but just for hygiene, okay? I can guarantee I have more than one. You're gonna see me basically with that. And today, for some reason, it's particularly hot here. So, don't you feel it? It's a bit hot, is it? It is. Again, so I have more than one that. Not for sale, though. Just one more. Okay, so the way I teach. Actually, I have been going through teaching courses here at Centennial as well. I'm finished my teaching program here in Centennial. Again, long way since I gave the first time this course. This is my teaching philosophy, I'm here to try to help you to learn how to learn. Because if you're going to be a coder or anything out there, it doesn't matter what it is, you have to be a constant learner, a permanent learner. This is not just in class, but again, for your entire life. If you will be a coder, that's even worse or better. You're never going to stop. If you're going to be dealing with technology, every 6 months, every year, you're going to be seeing new things, So you have to get used to that. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. I got burned out at some point. And I got energy again for some reason, and I re-engaged with the tech stuff. But yes, one of my philosophies is to try to instigate how you can be a continuous learner forever for your life, okay? I work a lot with flipped classroom. Who has heard about flipped classroom before? Well, maybe flipped classroom, I'll be there and you guys will be here, maybe. A little bit about that. Flipped classroom is more in the sense that you will be doing a lot of the work prior to coming to class. This is different. Again, we have people here from all over the globe. This might be very different from what you are used to, okay? Very different. I'm just going to restate that. We're going to be doing things in a different way here. You're going to be coming to class with a little bit of knowledge already about the content that will be discussed in that day about that class. So instead of having homework to do at home after the class, you're going to have pre-homework. You're going to have to do things prior to coming to class. Not for this one, though, but starting the next one. I'm not going to give you anything for today. And our next one is Wednesday, correct? Is that Wednesday? I think it is. So from Monday to Wednesday, I'm not going to give anything to do. But for Wednesday to the next Monday, yes, I'll have some things for you to prepare. So that's what is flipped classroom. Flipped classroom is when you have to do some pre-work You have to buy your ticket to come to the next class. Because if you don't come ready, there's a spot right there in the corner for the people that are not ready. See, that corner, I just reserved that. See, everybody that doesn't come ready will sit down there. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking. But yes, please, use that because, and I'll explain more what that means. Active learning. So again, will I be lecturing all the time? A few times. I'm not against lecturing, but you're going to see things in a different way here. I'm not going to be spending here 2 hours blasting stuff to you in the hopes that something sticks back, okay? We're going to be doing a lot of active learning thing here. Again, active learning is more about you engaging with the content and me being an assistant to help you move through that, okay? But again, I'll be lecturing. Today, I'll be doing some of that. We're going to have a review in the second half of the class. Any questions? Anything comes to mind? Feel free, okay? Okay, handwriting. Handwriting, the good thing is that I'm not going to write too much. That's the only thing that you're going to be seeing me writing. That's my bad writing. But again, I don't write in the boards. I'll just present in the projector, okay? Okay, so let's get going here. Enough about me, okay? So let's start to talk about you. Let's start there. So get online. Can you please access that address there? It's padlets.com/Ederson/comp123. I'll give you a second to access that. Bookmark that. Bookmark that already because you're going to be using that address quite a lot pretty much every single time that we meet, okay? So again, padlets.com/Ederson/comp123. I'll keep it open there for a second. Okay, everybody got it? Got to that? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I truly want to know about you a little bit more, okay? However, I cannot go deep individually right now, but we're going to do this. In the first link, by the way, you're going to be using Padlet a lot as you'll see, for me to communicate and for you to communicate back as well. I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, click the link that says About Yourself. On About Yourself, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm not going to be sharing that with anyone. It's just private between you and me, okay? So share whatever you want there. But I'm going to ask you to share a little bit about yourself, share a little bit about your expectations. If you have questions for me, I'll get back to you. But let's take 5 minutes for you to have a look at this link, go through it, and submit, okay? Please. One question that is there, just to clarify, this one here, what are your preferred pronouns? I'll give myself an example. I'm he, him, his, okay? So, again, some people have questions about that one. Feel free to answer whatever you can. 5 minutes. I'll keep the address open here in case. You're going to see that I love timers, so you're going to get used to my timers. Okay, nobody came, so I'm gonna be serving. Come on, come on, come on. Anyone?
Thank you.
Fresh. Come on. Go for it.
Thank you.
No? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What? Yep. Okay. Here.
Thank you.
Okay. No, thank you. Okay. Anybody?
Thank you. I already had breakfast.
You had breakfast? Okay. Me too. Okay.
I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. No, thank you. Anyone here? Here. Come on.
Thank you, sir.
Up. What's up? Here. Anything? Good? Sure? Your friend there? Anyone here?
Thank you.
Anyone? You have to stretch a little bit. I cannot go there.
I just.
Anyone here?
Thank you.
Oh, in your face.
Ah.
Tidbits.
No.
No?
Thank you.
That's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
Oops. Anyone? Anyone? Go for it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, wait.
You got it? You got it? Okay, I'm going to take a quick attendance here. Ahmed Ali, Al Ajlan, Amin Patel, Andrea Pineda, okay. Brandon, Carl Hung, Clara Rodriguez, Dhruv Hakesh, Gurneet, Ilya Song, is that Illa? Illa, sorry. Ishan, yep, okay. Ganji, Jasmine, Jennifer Brunham, Joanna Lu, George Rojas, Joshua Timbal, Karina Vinod, Martin, Mary Christine, MD Hello, MD, yep, is that okay? Yeah, promise. Mustafa, Nita Alex, Nehal Kumar, Pawanpreet, yep. Saima, Sagar Kumar, Shaminda, yep. Siniran, Sied Inan, Tanvi, Teresa, Tomoy, Tony Lin, Yonga Jin, And Yusuf Hamed. Yeah. Did I miss anyone? Okay. Okay, so now hopefully everybody had a chance to check it out. If you had questions, I'll get back to you afterwards. Now, here's what I would like to do. I'd like you to introduce it to each other. Now, don't do it with your neighbor there, because you sit with whoever you know already. You're going to do differently here. Let's do with the one behind you. Let's see how that works. Never tried that before, but let's see how it. Now, if you don't have anyone behind you, you're going to do in front of you. If you don't find matches, that's fine. We can do side by side, that's fine. Again, but take 5 minutes. You're going to introduce to each other. Now, here's the tricky part. You have to introduce your friends, your new friend, to everybody else afterwards. But here's one caveat. You have to ask what is different or interesting about him or her. And that's really the hook that you, what is different? I mean, well, I don't know, I like soccer, I like cricket, I like whatever. But again, try to get something interesting out of the ordinary of your neighbor, your new best friend, maybe.
We don't know our neighbor, basically. Like, not everyone.
That's the
You know
idea.
this person, you don't know what is interesting about this person.
No, but you ask them. He or she will
Okay,
tell you.
But
He or she will tell you.
whatever. Like, he or she may tell whatever. But
It doesn't matter. We're trying to, how do we get to know someone? By talking, isn't it?
yes, but getting to know closer.
Getting to know over time.
Exactly.
We don't have much time.
Exactly.
So we have to do in 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Get going, please.
Okay.
You look back. Okay, let me demonstrate how it does. What's your name again? What's your name again?
Simran.
Simran. Your name is? Teresa. Teresa, Simran, Simran, Teresa. Talk. It can be in threes as well, okay? It can be 3 people too, if there's not enough people.
One and your brother.
Okay. So now we know a little bit more about our neighbors. So here's what I'm gonna do. I just sorted the list by last name, and I'm gonna pick the first one. And that first one will have to introduce whoever he or she talked with. So let me see. Shaminda? Yes, so introduce your new friend, yes. Stand up. The person in the corner here needs to hear you.
He's Josh. He's from Markham. He just started course after business high school.
Perfect. What is interesting about him?
Sorry?
What is interesting about him? Well, that's interesting enough. Go ahead. Go ahead. Your time now. Yeah, I cannot hear you. Look, I'm right here. Just close by. Got it. Awesome. Welcome, both of you, okay? Welcome. Now we're going to point to somebody else. Okay, I think it was one of you guys here. Stand up.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hussein, and here's my friend Adlan. He's from Bangladesh. He's also taking a software engineering technician 2 years course. He's an international student, and the only good thing is he's a hard worker. Oh my God.
Let me just close the door here. One second. Thank you. Okay, great. So, your turn.
And this is my friend Halal, and he's a family man. And instead of having a family, he's like really interested in studying, and he's really serious about his studies. So I like about that thing.
Let's see how serious. Let's see. Anyway, the last one to speak, the next one to point to.
Okay, I'll point on it.
Awesome. Go ahead. You did already.
Myself is Gurneet. I'm from India and I just met him. He's fun. I just talked with him right now. He is fun. He likes studying. He told me about the Centennial College.
Awesome. Now you're going to introduce.
She came from India. She did her master's back home, and she is doing a fast track course over here. So that's really good for about her.
Masters, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I need some tutoring. I need some help here. You know? Good. Welcome, both of you, okay? Next one. Next victim. Very good friends.
Hello everyone, my name is Tanvi and I'm from India, and I just met both of them, and his name is Nehal and his name is Sagar. They both are from India, Gujarat. They are here from September 2019 and they are doing their software engineering technician course from Centennial, and he has done high school in India and he has study bachelor's in computer applications from India. They are both from Gujarat in India, and common thing between us is my landlord is also from Gujarat, and they are also from Gujarat.
Awesome. Okay, good. So maybe you want to introduce your friend there, and then he can introduce her. So a triangle there.
His name is Sagar, and we are together from first semester. So we already spent one semester together. And the good thing about him is that he worked really hard, and he don't stop until he get everything.
Awesome.
Okay, my name is Sagar.
Yep.
And I met her. His name is Tanvi. Also, I met Jasmine.
And then you met them. Okay, that's it. Okay. So Jasmine, you can keep going. So did you talk to anyone there? No. You know your friend already. Okay. So you point the next one then. You point the next victim. Yeah. You say this one goes now.
I have talked to her.
Oh.
And I have met her outside my class.
Okay.
Okay, and she's the first one I've known her. This was Saturday class, and she's from Chhattisgarh. And her name was Simran. Her name is Simran. And she had done her bachelor's too. And yeah, that's all I know.
Hi, everyone. My name is Simran. I just talked to Teresa.
Teresa, can you stand? Yes.
Maybe.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's from Europe, and the interesting thing about her is that she can speak many languages.
You're going to be speaking another one, C# language.
Yes, sure, I can speak.
I hope.
Awesome. Okay, great. Welcome, Teresa.
Thank you. Simran has been already introduced, so I will not repeat what has already been told about her. We'll just mention, as you asked, the interesting point about her. As she said, she was interested in painting.
Awesome. Awesome. We have some painting to do in our coding, you know? Coding and painting.
And I could pick another victim.
What's that?
I could pick another victim, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably somewhere there in the back, somewhere.
Very good. The corner one, the far corner. Come on.
Okay.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you.
This is my friend Yusuf. I met him last semester. What's interesting about him is he actually helped open a sports store during the winter break.
Mm. Awesome.
We met last semester, and he, like I said, he wants to from traveling, right? Traveling a little bit, and like ski. We went to ski.
Awesome. Very good. Welcome, both of you, okay? Okay, let's go for it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Martin. I started the program of software engineering technology last semester. This is my good friend Brandon. One interesting thing about Brandon is that he shares the same passion of robotics as me. So we like to work with robots and code robots.
Nice tools, nice toys, you know? Welcome.
I guess everything's already been said pretty much, but an interesting fact about him is he's played competitive basketball.
Wow, okay. Welcome, both of you, okay? Point the next victim.
I'm Mustafa. This is Nita. She's in the fast track program. Interesting thing is she has a BCA.
It's Bachelor of Computer Applications.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So and then this is my friend Mustafa. I just met him now, and so
I'm still mad about Kawhi Leonard. That's my interesting fact.
Two. We're two. Awesome. Again, point to the next victim. Maybe here. Throw the ball here. Throw the ball here at the front. Here in the front. The corner one. The corner.
I'm Jorge. She's my friend Clara. She's from Brazil. Something interesting about her is all her family is spread in four different countries and 4 different regions in Brazil. She is a telecommunication engineer.
And he's my friend Jorge. I think his name is a little bit hard to pronounce because it's Jorge Rios Rojas. Yeah, and he's an electronic engineer, and he's the father of 3 kids.
Warrior. I know how hard it is. Okay, welcome.
My name is Christine. I'm Ahmed. And interesting about himself is that he's from Saudi, he loves traveling, and he works in person international.
Awesome.
Yeah, so she's my friend, Christine, from Philippines, and it's her first semester. So welcome to Centennial College.
Perfect. Welcome to both of you. Point next victims. Yes. Okay, awesome. Stand.
My name is Saeed, and this is my 2nd semester. I'm a domestic student here. And he's Dan, he's my friend. We were in the last semester.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. My name is Calvin Dan, and you guys can call me Dan. I'm 19 years old now, and yeah, I will be 20s this weekend.
Woohoo! This weekend.
So I'm from Vietnam, so this is my friend. I will just talk to him a little bit ago. So, yeah, he was the same class with me last semester. In comp123, I think. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Welcome. Can you please point to the next? Here, there in the corner.
Yeah, hiding.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Jennifer. This is my new friend, Yang An. Sorry, that's Yang An. Yeah. Only Yanga or Yang? Yeah. And she's from Korea, South Korea, and she used to be game designer. And now she changed a little bit.
She's my new friend Jennifer, and she's from Brazil, and she has 3 kids, and she used to work at big husband.
Awesome. Okay, welcome both of you. Next victims. Yes.
Hi, I'm Karina, and this is my friend Sean. I met him last semester in comp123, and he likes playing basketball.
So this is Karina, and we have a couple of things in common, which is we love watching movies, and we're domestics.
Awesome. Welcome to both of you. Now you see basket. You can do some balling together. Okay, so we have some missing here. I don't expect anybody to remember, but I think that here some people didn't introduce themselves yet. Anybody else? Come on, raise. You did not. Did you speak here from neighbor? Okay, go ahead. Go both of you. Yes. Okay.
He was before university computer science, which he dropped, and then he was here.
Welcome. Go ahead.
So this is Saima. She got her master's in biochem, and I think she was recently swapped to software engineering, and she also traveled too.
Awesome. Welcome, both of you. Okay. And I think that who else is missing, aside from? Did you talk to anyone? Did you talk to? Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. I think we finalize here. Yes.
So my name is Ila, and this is Joanna, and we met in the last semester, and we're studying the same thing, the software engineering technology, and she likes to listen to music.
Awesome. Go ahead.
This is Ina, and
she has interest in software, I don't know, programming. Okay, that's it.
Okay, welcome. You, thank you. Did you speak?
Me?
No, no.
Oh.
Behind you, way behind. Yes.
My name is Pawan Kaur. I did my bachelor's in information technology, and by profession, I'm an Android application engineer, and I don't have any label for now, so I
That's
should
okay.
work very well.
Good. So you may help a little bit. Android engineer already. I mean, developing Android.
Right.
Awesome.
I have plenty of applications that I do.
Awesome.
Right now, I just want to be a full stack developer. That's why I'm here.
Got it. I hope that we can put you in that path. Okay? Welcome. Again, anyone missing? Again, raise your hand. I know that you won't raise your hand if you're missing, but that's okay. That's okay. Again, thank you very much. It's just to warm things up because you're going to be doing assignments in groups, okay? So again, yes, we're going to be doing some assignments in group, okay? So part of here, and I'm gonna mention about that more, but my intention is not just to give you the technicalities of coding, but I want to give you a perspective of what is expected from you out there in the market, okay? So I'll be instigating that a lot on you. So again, I hope to go beyond coding and to do more than just that. And it's already a lot coding, but okay, so enough with introductions. There is a little, so as we go through our second half today, we're going to be going through what I call class commitments. So there are certain things that I want to make it clear from the get-go, from the start, so nobody can come to me later saying, I didn't know about that. You're going to know now. And I'll be mentioning some things 3 times here, just because I know that sometimes the first time it doesn't get through, the second time you are talking to your friend, the third time, yes, you may pay attention. Okay, so again, some of those commitments, they are not negotiable, which means that I'm going to say how it is. But some commitments we're going to get in agreement, okay? So we're going to have a look at that. Let's start with respect, okay? So again, we have lots of different backgrounds here. We have to be respectful with different opinions, different worldviews, okay? We can disagree with ideas, with concepts, but not with the individual, but the ideas, the content, okay? But always in a respectful manner, okay? Let's get down to the practicalities here. I'm just going to give you a kind of a walkthrough of the different assignments, tests, what will be required from you, okay? And I'll give you a summary. This is, by the way, all available on Centennial under week 1. Week 01, you're going to find the PDF for all those PowerPoints, okay? So you're going to have 5 quizzes. Quizzes are simple. They will come after a major topic has been explained. You're going to know about them up front. It's usually, I can tell you that next week you're going to have one, the first class of next. So in a week you're going to have our first quiz. It's about 4 or 5 questions. Each quiz, 2% of your final mark, okay? It takes about 10 to 20 minutes, 15 minutes to get each one done. They are usually done, I was thinking at the beginning of the class, but just because of some people come a little bit later, I don't want to risk people missing that, so we may do that in the second half of the class. 4 to 10 questions each one, after major topics, and it's done via Centennial. Centennial has a quiz feature, so we're going to be doing those quizzes from there. Any questions about quizzes?
Yes, one question.
Yes.
So basically, they will be online, right?
Yes.
We will be doing them in class.
Yes. Online in class, open book. Everything I do is open book. Everything I do is open book. Now, it doesn't mean that it's easy. Okay? But everything I do, it's open book. The tests, well, assignments, of course, the assignments you're going to do in groups or individually. Quizzes, again, everything is open book. Okay? I don't believe in, and you're going to see that. I'll hold that for a second, but Yes, those are the quizzes. Assignments, we're going to have 4 assignments. 4 assignments, the first one is individual. The next 3 ones are in group. So I already set up groups on Centennial. We don't need to worry about that right away because it's, again, for assignment 2, 3, and 4. First assignment, I will be handing out by Wednesday. So you're going to have, I think, 2 weeks to get the first assignment done, individual. Now, collaboration versus copying. Who can tell me what is the difference?
You can sense like working in group, collaboration, copying like my friend who finished everything, I copy it and I do.
Yeah, that's it. So copy, you get files. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you this 3 times because I don't want to have those kinds of conversations that I don't enjoy those conversations. And I know that the other person doesn't enjoy that either. But every semester I have that. I know when people copy from other people. I know. I'm in the industry for 20 years. So I know. Don't try to argue with me. Oh, I didn't copy. I know you did. I know. Okay? So again, that's not the kind of conversation that I want to have with anyone here. Because if you are having a problem and you cannot do the assignment for some reason, come to me with problems beforehand. Don't let it explode later on. Don't come after the fact saying that, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. You shared code. You can collaborate. You can, even assignment 1, it's individual, but you can say, hey, how do you do this thing? You can talk to your friends. Now, you cannot exchange files. If you are exchanging files, you're most likely going to be caught, okay? And it will be 0 for both. Don't come to me saying, oh, but I did my work and it doesn't matter. You provided, someone copied, not you, but both of them, whoever they are, will get 0. Again, I don't want to repeat this. I'm going to mention this 3 times here so it sticks because every single semester, in every single class, I have this kind of problem. And hopefully, I won't have with this class here. I really hope so because I don't enjoy that. I'm not here to catch you. Oh, I caught you. No, I'm not here to do that. It's not my goal here. My goal, now, to be honest, I don't really care about copying. It's your life, it's your choice. But I have to stick to the rules of the college, okay? I'm doing this just because of the college. To be honest, me personally, I don't mind. It's your choice. But again, I have to stick to the rules of the institution that I'm part of, okay? That's really it, okay? Again, if you're having a problem, come to me, talk to me. I'll give an example. A student last semester, he didn't deliver, and that's not about copying, but it's about problems. He didn't deliver assignments. He didn't come to tests, and he comes in the last week saying, can I get caught up on my tests, on my assignments? In the last week, 4 assignments, 2 tests, 5 quizzes. In the last week. If you have a problem like that, come to me. I'm always available. Via email, we can book an appointment, I can sit down with you, we can work out a strategy to help you out, but don't wait for the last minute to come, okay? Because I won't be able to do much at that point in time, okay? Okay, questions. Again, 1 assignment, individual, 3 assignments in groups. I would recommend that the groups stay the same throughout the 3 assignments. We don't have much time, it's 14 weeks, goes just like this. So stay with the same group. Groups will be 3 or 4 people, will be the groups, yes. So again, first one individual, following ones in groups. Any questions? What is it? Clear? Okay. Teresa?
Yes. When it's possible to see who are your group members?
Actually, it will be self-organizing. It will be self-organizing. So you're gonna self-select your groups. I'll not be the one. I should be, but I don't want to get involved. You figure out. You figure out. Okay. Now everybody needs a group. If you don't have a group, you don't need to worry about that right now. But you have to find a group. Don't come to me. It's the day the assignment needs to be delivered. I don't have a group. Okay? So I'm not here babysitting and say, oh, do you have a group? Okay, here. Go. No, I'm not here for that. Okay? Now, if you're having problems finding the group, come to me up front, and I'm going to ask, which group here has a spot for another student? And I'll try to arrange that, okay? But again, don't wait for last minute to say that I don't have a group, okay? Great, okay, 4 assignments, 10% each. Again, very important to know the difference between copy. If you exchange files via email, again, it's already wrong, okay? So don't do that, please. Okay, next one, tests. As I said, I don't believe in closed book. To be quite honest, when I'm coding here, I'm always referring back to the original codes. I don't memorize the commands. I know the structure. But I don't know the namespace that, I don't know, it's 50 characters, 53 names. I don't know. I don't remember those things. My head is better used for something else, not to memorize stuff, okay? I'm all the time at Google. Oh, how do we do that again? All the time. Again, nothing wrong with that. Now, have to be careful because job interviews, you cannot be doing that. Well, depending on the job interview, of course. But again, you need to have the general understanding. But the specifics of, oh, what is that command again? And what is that? That's the reason why I do not believe in memorizing. I believe in understanding. What is the difference? What is the difference between them?
If you understand, you can do it.
Exactly. If you have the base concept. My daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, she can memorize stuff from coding. She can memorize what is an if or else statement, but she cannot explain, she cannot understand that, okay? So again, I'm going to be trying to make sure that we understand things. And I understand as well that not all of you will become coders. I get it. But we are in a coding class. Yeah. There's no way to escape that, okay? So again, 2 tests. Actually, this is wrong because each test, let me fix this, because each test is actually 25%. Yes, actually, each test is 25. So we have 5 quizzes, 10%. 4 assignments, 40%. 2 tests, 50%. So 100%, okay? So I think that was based on another course, okay? Any questions about the tests? By the way, tests are hands-on coding. You're going to be uploading a project at the end of the test, at the end of the 1 hour and 50 minutes, 2 hours. You're going to be uploading a project, a coding project, okay? So there's no multiple choice, there's no open-ended question. It's really, okay, here's a scenario, a situation, code that, and upload your code, okay? Both of them, both tests, yes?
There's a question regarding tests, regarding assignments. Basically, when are deadlines and how are we going to show you? By uploading in the system, or because in my class in previous semester, I just had to show to the teacher in class. How is it going to take this?
Okay, so I'll come up with the right strategy, but most likely it will be a combination of, for sure you're going to upload, that's for sure. Most likely you're going to have a class so you can present to me, and I'm going to go one by one, and I'll sit down and I'll say, yeah, how did you do this? How did you do that? So be ready for that, okay? Will that happen with everybody? I'm not sure if you're going to have time, because what I have done in the past is that whatever I can fit within the 2 hours, I'll go through. Whoever is left, I'll do it individually, just myself checking the code, okay? So there will be some of that, yes. Okay? Make sense? Okay, no problem. Okay, just a quick summary. 5 quizzes, 2% each, 10%, 4 assignments, 40%, 2 tests, 50%, total 100%. Okay? Again, this is available for download on Centennial. Okay, so here's where I do things in a little bit differently, because I like to, as I said, that I use this flipped classroom style. So we're gonna come to the next class ready for that class, and that will be worth some marks. Additional marks, okay? Bonus marks, optional. If you want to do it, you can. However, here's the tricky part. I mean, yeah, you may opt not to do it, but you're gonna come to class unprepared. There are things that you're gonna be checking by yourself that I'll not be repeating here, okay? So the idea is that you come to class with some base knowledge, okay? Now, how will that work? I'm gonna have bonus assignments. Those bonus assignments are very simple. I'm gonna give you some reading material from one class to the other, like let's say Wednesday. I'm gonna give you some stuff for next Monday. So from Wednesday to Monday, you're gonna be uploading. I may ask you to upload 3 questions about the content that you just read, or the video that you saw, that you watched, or the code that you try to practice. I'm gonna ask you to upload something to Centennial. That something will be worth, and combined with all the bonus that you're gonna be doing, it's combined up to 10%. If I do 20 bonus, it will be worth each 0.5%. If I do 10 bonus, each one will be worth 1%. To be honest, I don't know how many you're gonna be doing. We usually do from 10 to 15. But again, as we do more, the total sum of the bonus will be up to 10%. It doesn't mean that each one is worth 1%. It means that the sum of all of them will be up to 10%. This is, again, extra. This is not required. However, you need to have at least 50% of your presence here, okay? If you don't, you won't get the bonus, okay? I can tell you, last semester, 3 people from a group of 150, 3 people got over the failure mark because of the bonus. You know? So again, I take no pleasure on failing anybody. You know? So why do I use bonuses? Because one, I want to stimulate you to come ready to class. And I want to make it worth your time by adding to your grade as well. Okay?
Good.
Awesome. Any questions about that? Again, very important to know that this is for the ones that have at least 50% of attendance. Okay? Okay, as I said, today is a lot of talking. So hold on, more talking to come. But that's okay. Yes, we need to lay the path for the next while. So, course outline. Let's talk a little bit about the course itself. So, course outline you can find on Centennial. I'm just going to flip here quickly to Centennial. So, if you go to our program, by the way, you see this combined here. It's because I have 5 sections of this course, so I combined everybody. This is the first time that I combined, so I'm still trying to get a good hang of it. It seems to work well, but don't get surprised if you see people that are not from this class or you see more people. Again, I'm still figuring out how to work with the combination properly. But the point is that go to your course on Centennial, go to content, and then there you're going to see course outline. We're going to go through that in a little bit. You're going to see videos as well. I'm going to be posting, and I'll be talking about this. All sections, all classes are recorded, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. And then you're going to have each week here. This one is already posted, so you can see everything there. Now, course outline, let's have a look at that. I'm going to open the course outline. Okay, I'm not going to go line by line here. I'm just going to focus on what I think are the most important aspects. If you go through it, if you have questions afterwards, that's fine. But I'll just focus on what I think is the most relevant ones. So as you can see, this matches what I went through with the test 1, test 2, assignments, and quizzes. Okay? It does not talk about bonus because bonus is really my own thing. Okay? Okay, so at the very bottom, you're going to have the curriculum of what you're going to be seeing every single week. Okay? And I will be sticking very closely to this, including the assignments, the tests, everything. I'll be following this very, very closely. Okay? So this week is more of a review week, okay? Actually, today, the second half would be more of a review, but I don't know how far we're going to get. Next class, we're going to be continuing our review, but we're going to also be talking about advanced methods concepts, okay? We're going to be talking about that. And then, again, I'm not going to just read through it. The idea here is that you get out of this course with a good understanding of object-oriented programming in C#, okay? In object-oriented programming on any language, you can apply the concepts on any language that you may work with. On Android, I know you should know a lot of what we're going to be talking about here from a conceptual basis, just applying to C#, that's it, We're going to get to know about inheritance, polymorphism. You're going to be doing a little bit of unit testing. Again, very important to, those are very, let's put it this way, interview-oriented questions, What is polymorphism? What is inheritance? Give an example. I'll be hammering this so much that you're going to be tired. You're going to be blue and tired of hearing me mentioning about polymorphism, inheritance. Again, very important. It doesn't matter that we are using a book that was written in 2015. The concepts are the same, okay? And I'll get to the book in a second. Graphical user interface, we're going to be talking a little bit about that. We're going to be talking about collections. This is very important. I cannot stress enough the importance of lambda expressions, because that will be very useful when you get to web application development next semester with me. Okay, most likely I'll be teaching that next semester, and a lot of you will carry on. So again, you better do well here, because otherwise I'll be there in the future. I'm waiting for you in the future. But again, I want to focus a little bit more on this part here. Very, very important, very useful, very up-to-date stuff here. Dealing with exceptions, dealing with tests. Again, I'm not going to go line by line here. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Okay. So, eCentennial, content is there. General, I'm following closely there. Attendance. Well, you got the idea. One of the aspects of attendance that I use is for the bonus, okay? Now, I'm going to take attendance, but it will not, aside from the bonus, it will not be used for anything else. Aside from me knowing, okay, after 4 weeks, I will have a look and I'll see who's missing. I'll see who's coming. If you're missing, you're going to get an email from me saying that what is happening. And again, I'll be trying to be proactive and see if there is any problems going on, and so you can catch those earlier instead of waiting too long. But again, I'll be always taking attendance for that reason. If you come to me on week 13 saying that, I don't know, you are not understanding something, I'll check. Is he or she coming to class? Oh, no. Okay, so that's why you're not coming. Oh, you're coming? Okay, great. So let's have a look here. But again, it's just a reference point that I know who's coming, who's not. That's it. It won't impact your grades. Aside from the bonus. Again, you have to have 50% attendance to be able to be considered for the bonus, okay? Any questions about attendance? Okay? Good, okay. If I won't come, I will let you know. I'll let you know via email, okay? Unless I'm in the hospital, which I was 2 weeks ago with kidney stones. Kidney stones, yes. So, and I was still email. I had 2 appointments with clients, and I still emailed them from the car. I was dying, and my wife was, and I was, oh. So you're gonna get an email from me, unless I'm out of, I don't know. But you're gonna get an email from me. Now, here's the thing, if you don't get an email from me, it means that I am coming. So if I get a little bit late, for some reason, not last semester, but a semester before that, I got half an hour late because the snow plowers, the big trucks, they were in the highway, and I was driving 20 kilometers an hour, 10 kilometers an hour. So I could not get in time. So if you don't hear from me, I am coming. Even if I'm late, for whatever reason. But again, it does happen. Last semester, 5 courses, 20 hours a week, didn't have any late class, okay? So I am coming, unless I'm in a bed at the hospital, unconscious, okay? Yes, I hope so. But kidney stones was not fun. Was not fun.
And how do you feel now?
No, the same day I was okay. Same day I was okay. Anyway, for another time. Okay, let's talk a little bit about tools that we're going to be using. Okay, so we're going to be using eCentennial quite a lot for outlines, grades, communication in general. I always try to do some summaries or some emails saying that, okay, we are getting close to our assignment. We are getting close to this. So what I would recommend, let me see if I remember how to do this. If you go to, let me see here, notifications, I would highly recommend that. Make sure that you have notifications set up properly on eCentennial, that you get notified by news or by uploaded documents. Again, make sure that you have this set up. I don't want you to miss anything, and usually when I publish something on the news board, I also send an email. So whenever I post something here, I also send an email. So again, you cannot tell me that you didn't know about that, because it will be here, it will be in your email, I'll be mentioning that during the classes, it will be in the recordings of the classes, okay? So I try to remind in as many different possible ways as I can. Okay, Padlet, you had a little preview of Padlet already. I use that a lot in class. That is not one-way communication, it's not just me to you, but you can also post there on Padlet. What I do is, when I'm going through the content, I ask if you have any questions. Sometimes you are okay with raising your hand and asking your question, sometimes you are not, and I understand that. So you can ask your question on Padlet. I keep Padlet open. What you can do is, you can just click the plus or click anywhere, or double click, and then you can say, and then you can ask your question, okay? Again, I don't need to know who is asking. If you want to put your name, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. I'll address that. I'll keep presenting and I'll keep looking at this very frequently so I know if anyone is asking anything. So again, you may identify yourself, you may not. You don't even need to create an account on Padlet to be able to use that, okay? But I use that quite a lot. Okay. So again, any questions? Okay, it's a lot, but that's fine. Okay, Nearpod. Nearpod, I use Nearpods for in-class quizzes, quizzes that are not worth marks. I use that quite a lot. We covered a little bit of content here. Let's check, let's do a quick quiz of 3-4 questions, give 5 minutes, and see how, just to have an understanding of how you are, understanding the content, okay? So I use Nearpod. Again, no need to create an account there. I'll just provide a link. You go to that link, and that's it. YouTube. Okay, I sent you a video last week, Friday. So again, you can sign up. I'm recording all the classes. Here's the mic. There I record the screen, okay? So I have a screen capture application that I keep called Camtasia. So it keeps recording what I'm doing in my screen. As I don't write here, I always show in the projection. So everything that I show, it's recorded. My voice is getting recorded. Later, I synchronize them and I publish on YouTube. I publish in a playlist. And again, you have the recording for the class. Now, and I mentioned that. Actually, let me hold on that for a second here. Okay, so again, you can go to that address, you can subscribe. Now, here's the thing. I'll not be reminding you that the video is done, the video is posted. No, it's up to you, okay? So I'll be posting them. They'll be there, they'll be flagged properly with our section number, okay? Section number 003, okay? But I'll not be saying, oh, everybody, here's the video, no. It will be there, it will be available there, but it's up to you to get that URL, save it, and I'll not be reminding that it's being posted, okay? Because, yeah, it's quite a lot of videos that goes on, and sometimes I get a little bit delayed for that, but again, the recordings will be there. Okay, here's the thing. Podcast, as I said here, I'm not here just to teach you coding. I'm here to show you how the industry works. I'm here to get you also ready for the industry out there. How am I going to do that? This podcast. This podcast, what I do is I interview professionals in the industry. I interview people that are there in the jobs that you want to get to them. I interview people from Google. I interview people from Microsoft. I have, so far, 20 interviews live. Every week on Tuesday, I have a new interview there. Now, as part of your bonus, and the interviews, the records, they usually run for 30 to 35 minutes. So it's just your drive here or your bus here. Put in your cell phones. Actually, let's do that, because here's what I do. I'll ask you to listen to the last episode, the two things. What was one thing that you get out of that conversation? One thing that was more, if you thought that was impactful or that was useful, or you can use that in your own career. So one thing, and then one question that I did not ask that you wish I had asked. I'm going to ask you for those two things. On a weekly basis, that will be part of your bonus. Now, again, I'll not be saying, okay, I launched another video. I launched another, not video, sorry, this is not video, this is just audio. So what I would like you to do is pick up your phone right now, go to solocoder.com, just do that. Go to solocoder.com, and I will do that as well. I don't know which OS you are using, which device, but there is something here for everybody. So if we scroll down, I'm just going to simulate here a cell phone. If we scroll down all the way, solocoder.com, if we scroll down, again, all the way, you're going to see those three links, App Store, Google Play, or Stitcher. Again, if you have Android, you may want to click on Google Play. If you have an iPhone, you may want to click on App Store. If you don't like them, I personally like Stitcher. Stitcher is an app. So again, subscribe, because then you're going to get the episodes downloaded automatically to your phone, so you can listen, again, if you come driving or if you come by bus, 35 minutes usually. It's less than the average traveling time that we have around here, okay? So again, you have 3 ways to sign up. If you have Spotify as well, it's also in Spotify. You can find it there if you type in SoloCoder. But sign up, subscribe, so you can get them automatically. Again, that's my way to contribute to you, to your career, and to bring professionals out there that are doing what you want to do, okay? The other day I interviewed a visually impaired developer. The guy does not see a thing, but he codes. He codes for Google. He's a Brazilian, actually. Coding for Google, and he's blind. Again, very, at least from my perspective, very interesting stories that we see there. Okay? So again, sign up. Okay, I'll keep moving forward. If you try to search, you can try solo/coder. It should show up as well. Okay. Okay, so you can do that at any point. Hopefully, you have a chance to do it. Yep.
Is there an app on iOS?
The app on iOS, yes, you can use Stitcher. Stitcher, yeah, this is the one. So on iOS, you can use iTunes. I think that this link here on iOS should get you to the Apple, to iTunes, isn't it? Yeah, it should go there straight. Okay. Again, those links, they should, If you do that from your device, it should point already to the proper application, okay? Okay, moving forward here. Slack, who knows what Slack is? Can you give it a, yeah, there. Yes, you, yes. Can you tell us a little bit what is Slack?
It's a community where we can, like how I use, we have a group where we, all of my teammates, we put questions, we make conversation, and we also put our files to share so that we all of us have the access of that, how we use that.
And how is that used in the industry out there? Is that used a little bit, used a lot? I mean, what do you see out there? Used a lot, is it? That's what I'm saying. I'm here also to bring you the tools that are being used out there in the market. Thank you. Okay, so Slack, you're going to be using Slack to do some collaboration as well. Sometimes I need to just drop you a quick file, so I direct you Slack. Sometimes, not sometimes, when we're going to start doing group work, we're going to be doing that via Slack as well. That's where you're going to be communicating. So, hopefully you still have the Padlet link open. If you still have it, go to the second link here, Slack sec003. This is an invitation link. If you click there, you're going to be signing up already to this channel on Slack. Again, Slack is a communication tool highly used by the industry. I want you to get used to those tools. I want you to, when you face that in the industry, you know already how to use that properly, okay? So, again, go to Padlet, get this link here in the middle, and sign up for our Slack. I'll give you 2 minutes here. So this is Slack. It has a mobile app, it has a web app, it has a desktop app. As you join, it will start to show up in the list here. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance. If not, again, this link on Slack will stay here for a bit, and I will post those links on Centennial as well. Let's get going here. So Slack is another tool. Commitments, let's talk about commitments here. Okay, this is what is up for decision as a group here. We have two classes every week, so is it worth having a 5 minutes break between the first hour and the second one? Let's do the first quick survey here. And again, this is not a tool that we are using. That's Nearpod. So Let me see. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so again, this will be very common for us to do. I'm going to go in a live session here, and you're going to do a quick vote, okay? So if you go to nearpods.com, at the very top, it will show a box with a code. It will ask for a code. This is the code. Just go to nearpods.com, and no need to sign up, no need to do anything other than entering this code in the box at the very top. I'm going to show that as well.
And it's key sensitive, right?
I don't think so. Actually, I don't think so. Nearpods.com. And then you have enter codes. So you enter a code, hit enter, and it will ask you, it will show the poll. So I'm going to hide the name so you can make sure that you are anonymous there. So here's the code again. Just give you a second to have a look at that, and then we decide as a group. Again, nearpods.com, and then this is the code. We use that for polling, we use that for quick quizzes, non-graded ones. Okay, I'll give 1, 2, 3, let's have a look here. Okay, so majority who have no answers, there are a lot of no answers, you have to submit, okay? So when you choose, there is a submit button, okay? So make sure you submit. Great, so again, majority wants a 5 minutes, so we're gonna have a 5 minutes at, let's see, 10:30 we start, 11:20. 11:20 we have a 5 minutes, okay? Great, first decision done. Next one here, food. Are we okay to bring food to class? I'll leave it open. Now, I think that there is no food here. I should stop having that option because kind of they told me that I should not allow. But no, let's be flexible a little bit. I think that it doesn't hurt to have some sort of food. I mean, that's okay. As long as you take it out. Don't leave cups here, don't leave stuff here. Okay? But let's take this for a voting as well. Keep that same link. I'm just going to move forward, and you're going to see another set of questions there. Okay? Another question. Should food be allowed in class? Give it a try. That same link, the code is the same. I just moved forward. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, snacks. Okay, great. Any kind of food? No. Snacks. Snacks, I mean, that's a very broad qualification, but you got it. You got the idea. Let's not bring, anything that is too juicy that creates a mess here, or too much smelling. Okay, food-wise. Great. So what else we have? Foods is this one. Language. Woohoo! I love this topic here. Okay, so we speak all kinds of languages here, isn't it? I mean, if we count, some people here speak, 5 languages, 6 languages, and you're going to be hopefully speaking C# language as well at the end. But the question is about, is it okay to speak other languages from this door inside? Okay? Again, if majority says it's okay, that's okay. But again, when we are, of course, talking, English has to be the language. My point of view is that I have to get you ready for the market out there. And you're going to be talking in English out there, okay? So yes, I know you get tempted with your friends, but maybe keep that's up for the class to decide. I'm not gonna give too much of my opinion here. You heard enough already. Let me move forward here and let me ask you that. Is it okay to speak other languages in class? Yes or no? Or what is that? Yeah, yes or no, basically. Yes?
Interacting with you.
Well, interactive with me will not be the case because I just speak Portuguese and English, so it won't be with me. But I'm talking about little groups speaking their own language and talking aloud. And I mean, talking aloud, we should keep things quiet in any case. But is it okay to talk in groups, small groups, in your own language? Again, we are here to learn, and if you are international, and if you came here for an immersive experience, make the best use of your money and time and practice your English. That's my opinion. Anyway, just my opinion. I get it. I mean, English may not be comfortable to you, but I'm going to stop talking. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, and let's go here. Okay, yes, we all need, okay. Should English be the only language spoken? Okay, so majority here. We have about 70%. So again, force yourself, keep in English as much as possible, okay? Thank you for that. And what do we have here? Okay, let's see what time it is. So 12 o'clock. Okay, so this is also something that I like to come to an agreement about assignments. Sometimes you are not able to deliver that on time. So let's talk a little bit about what happens when an assignment gets delayed. Okay? Now it's your opportunity to interact a little bit on Padlet. Let's go back to Padlet. Sorry, yeah. If you want to voice your opinion, voice it. But I'm open to say, oh, if we are 1 day delay, it will be worth 10% less or 5% less, or I don't know. But let's establish some rules here. And this is about assignments, not about tests, not about quizzes, but really about the 4 assignments that we have. So how flexible, how restrict should it be? What is it fair? What is fair? You know? So I would love to hear some people. If you don't want to verbally say that, you can post your opinion on Padlet. You can just click on it, post your opinion. By the way, can anyone try to post something there? I just want to make sure that it's open for you to post something. Yes, okay. Great, so again, what is it fair? Assignment-wise, in terms of what is the penalty of submitting with 1 day delay, 2 days delay? Let's have a look. It should be on time. I like that. I'm hungry. Me too. Bye for us. It should be on time. It should be strict. I want to talk to that person. I like him or her, you know. Okay, if we don't have other opinions, I'll stick to that, okay? Should be on time. Okay, we have very disciplined people here, no? Okay, need to present valid document. That's true as well. I mean, again, if you have a problem delivering assignments, come. If you know already about the problem, I mean, if it's an emergency, that's fine. But if you know already there is something going on, come forward. Okay, 1, 2 days. Fine off. Very generous, this person here. Very generous. Okay, so we have restrict. It's okay to be a bit late. A bit late. I love that. Bit late. A bit. What is a bit? A bit is 1 hour late. It's 1 day late, 1 month late. A bit late. Depends. It depends. I love depends. Love it. Okay, I think one day is fine. Second day, 5%. Again, very generous, I think, that one. How about that? Not so strict, but a bit flexible. First day, okay. Second day, 10%, and it goes from there. Actually, yes, it goes from there. 10% goes from there. Pretty fair. Come on, isn't it? It's fair. So I'm going to write that down, because otherwise I'll forget. Okay, so just recap. One day is okay. After that, 10% every single day until you owe me your soul. Until 0. Okay. Okay, that's anything else? Anything else that we have not discussed here that you think we still need to discuss? Yes.
I think it's a little bit overwhelming for me that we have so many sites to go through.
Okay.
So we have Slack, we have podcasts. I just wanted to know if we have a certain, like, one single bulletin that we will be posting that, hey guys, check it here, or
I'll be always, so I'll give you a few examples. First of all, that's a good point, fair point. I will be adding all those links to Centennial. So we know that Slack is here, and this is there, and this is there. Very good point. So I'll make sure that everything is there, okay?
So Centennial will be our first point?
Yes, our first point of contact, all links will be there, under content, okay? So I'll make sure that they are not there right now, but I'll make sure that I'll post everything there, okay? That's a fair point. Now, as we go through, we need to do this from the podcast. I'll be telling you, next week, bonus 1, you need to do this and this. I know, I get it, and I got your feeling there.
It's my first day.
I get it, no problem. And again, we are just talking here. But so again, to recap, I'll post the links, and as we go through, I'll be telling you. As I said, I send a lot of reminders of things. This is posted there. For the assignment, we need to do this, this, and that. This is not the last time that I'll be mentioning those links, okay? Thank you. No problem. Anybody else overwhelmed? I don't think so. I think you're just vocal, but people are feeling that, you know. It's easy for me because I put together those links for, you know.
I wrote it all on my notes, so.
You did? Oh, and actually that's a good point. See, we have the recording as well. So everything that I have gone through today, it's recorded, and it will be available by tomorrow morning. You're going to have the video recording of that, okay? Not my face, but no, the screenshots and the voice, okay? Anyone else? Anything else? Not for now, né? Okay, so as I mentioned, I record not with camera, but here. So any questions about that? Okay, I'll be having a playlist just with our classes. So if you want just to bookmark the eventual playlist, you can. And each class will be posted there. So again, because as I post, you're going to see the other classes as well that I post there. So not to get confused, you can see a playlist with all your videos from this section, okay? Now, that's a good point. Because this is recorded, it doesn't mean that you don't have to come to class, okay? Now, the recording is good for what? To review, to recap, and you may have an emergency. There might be a day that you cannot come. That's fine. It's understandable. So you can catch up. You can catch up with something that was discussed here, okay? But again, it does mean that you don't come to class, okay? And again, just to remind you, 50%, you need 50% attendance to get the bonus, okay? You can contact me, my mail address is there. My mail address is also here on eCentennial. So if you go to eCentennial, there is a spot here that you have my mail address. My Skype is here as well. We can always book time to meet here. So we negotiate the time that works for you, that works for me, Or if we want to speed things up a little bit, we do it on Skype if you need to talk to me, okay? So you can reach me from that email. Yeah, so as I said, I mean, we can meet by appointment or face-to-face. And that's about it. That is about it. So, again, just to finish with something inspirational. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned. It's even hard to understand. But yes, so again, I want to make this journey as smooth as possible. There will be technical stuff that you have to come to grasp, you have to come to understand. But I'm here to help, I'm here to work together, okay? If you have problems, come to me proactively, don't wait. I'm always here to try to sort things out, okay? Any questions? Okay, so I've got 15 minutes. I'm just gonna get started with what you're gonna be talking about next class, just to get it started, but I'm not gonna hammer too much. There's already a lot, and we didn't have a break, okay? Okay, so, actually there's one thing that I forgot to ask. No, that's okay. Actually, this is a good point to do this. Yeah. What do you think is the most important concepts in information technology that the information technology has developed? What do you think? The most important concept. Well, you have the PowerPoint there. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Very useful. I cannot say, you're going to see me copying and pasting quite a lot here. It doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I just want to make it clear. Anyway. Okay, so the idea is to do a bit of a recap. As I said, this is programming 2. So somewhere in the past, you need to have had some contact with coding. I know that some of you are in the fast track sometimes. You know, fast track, hopefully it means that you did some coding in the past. I don't know. You tell me. So this first set of slides is just about to understand a little bit of the evolution of C#, the .NET framework, and the basic elements of C#. Again, this will be important, very important for future courses. I will not be focusing here on things that are not useful. I'll not be doing things here just because I need to follow the curriculum. Okay? I want you to get useful stuff out of this course. Not just theory, but leaving this course knowing about things that are useful and applicable in the job market. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to go to Padlets again. As you see, we use that quite a lot. And I'm going to clean this. No, actually, no. Let's leave it. I would like you to think about what words come to mind when you think about programming 1. If you haven't done programming 1, just think about your experience in the past with coding, but throw a few words that come to mind when you think about programming 1. Come on. I want you, for example, hard, easy, trivial. I don't mind, I don't care. Whatever you feel like. I mean, when you think about programming, again, I don't know if you did programming 1 or not, but if you did, how does that make you feel? I mean, was it, again, I gave you a few ideas. Let's see here. C# is fun. Whoa. I have to question this guy here. C# is fun. Okay. Horrible. Okay. Fun. Spent what? Programming 1, the first thing. Challenging and tricky. It's becoming a nightmare for me. Okay. Sleep well. Conditional statements. Yes, we're going to do that quite a lot. The first thing that comes to mind is some characters which we used. Okay. If else, okay, that's fine. You're going to be doing some conditions. Yes, I need to clear my basics first. Okay, make sure that you clear the basics first, then. Challenging, tricky, hilarious, horrible. Passing marks for this course. Well, for this course, in any course, what is it? 50%. If we use the bonus well, you're going to have already 10 points there, you know. Okay. It would be nice. It would be nice if we could get what? Get a better teacher. Be careful what you ask for. Okay, hard. Hopefully with the survey that I did at the beginning to know yourself, I know who wants to be a coder, who doesn't want to be a coder, you know. That helps me to know who you are. Building is different from debugging. Building, yeah, actually, that's, if there's one thing that I like to make sure that you know before we leave this course, is how to debug, how to use up breakpoints. People get to web development application not knowing how to put a damn breakpoint. How do you troubleshoot your code if you don't know how to put a breakpoint? So make sure that I cover that. If I don't, call my attention, but I will. I'll make sure that I cover that. Okay? Okay, great. So let's do this. Yes, right. Okay. Actually, this is already, I think, good enough. Let me see here. We have a quick survey here. Did I do this already? Yeah. I hope that you still, let me see if I, oh, this is here. Let's see, programming 2. Okay, great. Programming 1 survey. Okay, let's do this. Just a little bit here. Let me see which one is how do you rate. Yes, okay, great. I would like you to do this. So let's go to Nearpod again and put that codes. Again, another site, but as you can see, every time that we jump to a site, I'm going to be telling you, let's go to Nearpod, let's enter the codes, okay? I'm going to hide your names there so you can do it without fear.
What should be afraid of?
I don't know. Some people don't want to identify themselves. I mean, we have to be able to, we have to make sure that we cater for the ones that are outspoken and the ones that are shy. Okay? Anyone there? Okay? Okay, let's have a look here. So, how do you rate your student experience in Programming 1? Again, if you haven't done Programming 1, that's fine. Hard, I had difficulties. Okay. Okay, difficulties. Again, if you mark down as hard difficulties, make sure that as we progress here, that you keep a close eye on what's going on, because I want you to succeed here. Okay, great, I got through it, okay. Again, we have all kinds of answers here. I didn't take programming, okay, so we have some people that did not take it, which are the fast track ones, that's fine, I assume. Okay, great. Okay, so majority here, hard. Okay, so again, make sure that we keep a close eye on what's going on during the course. Book, I have, keep that open. I have another one here. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Yes, okay. Let's just have a look at the book one. This is the book. Okay, so this is the book. We're going to be following that quite precisely. Lots of questions, lots of interesting exercise with this book. If you have it, great. I would like to know who has the book or who intends to have the book. So, again, Nearpod, Let's get this code here. Just want to understand who has the book, who does not have, who has no intention of having. I don't blame you if you don't. That's fine. Yes, awesome, awesome. So again, I think it's a very useful book. I really use that as a reference point. You may have the digital formats, that's fine. In any case, even if you don't have, if you don't plan to acquire it, that's fine. I'll be posting reference links to all the contents, okay? So even if you don't have the book, you're gonna have plenty of references. As you can see on week 1, there's already a bunch of references there. Let's have a look here. So no and yes, they are more or less the same here. Yes, no answer, not yet, but well, okay, good. Okay, so we have a good percentage that have the book. So again, that's good to know, okay? Very good to know. I'll be, again, following very closely the book, okay? So the first week is about chapters 1, 2, 4, and 8. Next class, we're going to be focused on chapter 8. Any questions before we say our goodbyes for today? Anything?
We would like to thank you.
My pleasure. Awesome. I hope that it's just the start of a good semester. Okay. You mentioned something?
So this for the next semester. Sorry, next week.
Actually, so chapter 1, 2, 4, and 8 is a kind of a recap of what you should have seen in Programming 1. So you're going to touch that next class, and you're going to also talk about advanced methods. So that will be our Wednesday, I think, okay? So again, Thursday? Okay, great. So I have it here somewhere in my calendar. So I'll see you all Thursday. Have a good one. Again, good start, okay? Thank you.